Hello and welcome to School Library Collections. To begin, I'd like to share why it is important to have a collection policy in your school library. The three most important reasons are found in our textbook, The Collection Program in Schools, Concepts and Practices by Marcia A. Martis. Number one, having a collection policy ensures that your library is meeting the goals and needs of the school community. You will do this by conducting an analysis of both the school and the community within which your school resides. From there, you will develop a library mission statement as well as goals and objectives, which will be in alignment with the needs and wants of your school community and the larger community within which it resides. Number two, having a collection policy provides for both the continuation and growth of your library program. If you should be absent from your school library, whether planned or unintended, a substitute school librarian can pick up your policy and determine how to operate your library. Also, if you are going to leave your school library program, you can rest assured that it will not all fall apart. The collection policy will be a foundational document for the incoming librarian. Finally, you can use the document as support for any volunteers or supporters in your community who wish to provide donations and or resources. Number three, the policy will establish a protocol for challenging situations. It will indicate how your collection has been developed, how you make the decisions to include what you do. It will provide for a regular evaluation of your collection. It will promote intellectual freedom, and it will provide a process for complaints. So you don't have to be anxious if you receive a complaint because you have a process laid out in your policy to follow. Next, I'd like to share an article with you. They're so stinking popular, how could you say no? Graphic Novel Collection Development and School Librarian Self-Censorship by Robin A. Muller and Kim E. Becknell. What I found out by reading this article is that graphic novels are typically the most highly circulated material in the library. At the same time, graphic novels and manga are challenged at a disproportionate rate in comparison with print texts. Some of the reasons for problems around graphic novels are that teachers and administrators are less likely to use or promote their use in the classroom, fearing pushback from parents. Sometimes parents say, these aren't real books, why are you using them in a school setting? The combination of text and illustrations can make determining appropriate reading levels for graphic novels more challenging. And then the article shares some of the ways that school librarians are using censorship with graphic novels. Some librarians are placing graphic novels in a restricted section of the library, only allowing certain ages or grade levels of students to access them. Some librarians are directly censoring the graphic novels by altering certain illustrations. And then there is some self-censorship going on as well, where librarians are trying to preempt a parent challenge by either not purchasing the graphic novel to begin with, or if they have purchased a graphic novel that they're concerned about, they leave it hidden in their office. The implications of self-censorship are taking away the student's freedom to read. If you're talking about self-censoring of graphic novels, you're providing fewer options for reluctant readers. Librarians are missing opportunities to build connections with students as the graphic novels are so popular. And if you're leaving these items off the shelves, then students have fewer materials to engage with as they're trying to understand and face relevant issues and concerns. Finally, I'd like to share with you a few nuggets I got from reading Children's Collection Development, Good Books or Books Kids Like by Todd Kyle. This will certainly help us as we are beginning to develop our collections for our younger readers. Todd Kyle shares a perceived problem that students are no longer drawn to the classic books, but instead are drawn to books with recognizable characters, like a Disney movie character. And then Todd Kyle provides a new perspective saying any book that kids like is a good book, and that kids will actually not even be engaged with poorly written books. So the solution for school librarians is to look for books that are both well written and appealing to kids. Finally, here are the references I used to create this presentation, and do look for them